Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. The scream tore out of my throat before I even realized it. Not a cry, not a gasp, but a raw, animal sound that seemed to scrape the inside of my chest as I stared at the ultrasound photo glowing on my phone screen. The message above it felt like a punch that didn't land on my skin, but somewhere deeper, somewhere that made my bones ache. She's pregnant. We need to talk. The sender was a number I didn't recognize. But the man in the reflection of the clinic screen behind the pregnant woman was unmistakably my husband, Aman. My hands shook so violently I nearly dropped the phone. The room around me seemed to tilt slightly, the ceiling stretching and the walls narrowing as if everything was collapsing inward. I tasted metal at the back of my throat, the taste of shock, disbelief, and something darker. I forced myself to breathe. Once, twice. The breaths came out sharp, almost painful. For weeks, I had felt something shifting, slipping, rotting beneath the surface of our marriage. But I had buried each suspicion under rational explanations. Work stress, fatigue, my own insecurities. I never expected the truth to arrive like this. A baby, with another woman, and not just any woman. A woman I had unknowingly walked past countless times. A woman who lived in our building. A woman protected by the same man we were told to ignore, dismiss, overlook, because he was just the guard. And now, the guard wasn't just involved. He was retaliating. I replayed the message slowly, noticing the small details I had missed the first time. The shape of her hand on her stomach. The clinic's name on the wall. The shadowy figure of a man standing beside her. Tall, thin, familiar. Not Aman. Someone else. My heart thudded as the truth snapped into place. The guard wasn't the one who sent the photo. He was the father. And he wanted me to know. Aman's betrayal wasn't even the only betrayal in play. Mine was coming next. I found the guard, Horace, standing under the dim light outside our building entrance. His posture stiff and eyes wary, as if expecting a storm. He got one. "What game are you playing?" I hissed, each word trembling. "Why send me this? Why involve me?" Horace swallowed, his jaw tightening. He didn't look triumphant. He didn't look smug. He looked exhausted. "You were meant to know," he said quietly. "Because you're not the only one being lied to." His calmness only agitated the chaos swirling in my chest. "I don't understand," I snapped. "Why me? Why now?" He exhaled deeply, the breath fogging in the night air. "Because your husband mocked me. He mocked all of us. Because he treated people like me as less than human. And because he thought his money meant he could do anything." I blinked, stunned. My mind raced, stitching fragments together. "You're telling me," I whispered, "you had an affair with someone here because of him?" His eyes lowered. "I didn't plan it. She didn't either. But when people make you feel invisible long enough, the smallest kindness can feel like sunlight." "And now she's pregnant," I said numbly. He didn't deny it. "And you thought I needed to know." "No," his voice cracked. "She thought you did." My breath hitched. "She? Your friend," he said softly. "Nita." The world around me shattered again. Sharper this time. Nita, my closest friend in the building. The woman I'd cried to, complained to, confided in. Telling her about my marriage, my doubts, my fears. And she had been sleeping with the guard. While I had been sleeping beside a husband who was cheating in his own way. My throat tightened. Why would she want me to know like this? Horace hesitated. Then, because she said you deserved the truth, even if it hurts. I pressed a hand to my mouth as tears pooled in my eyes. Not delicate tears. Thick, hot, humiliating ones. "You both betrayed me," I whispered. "You and her. And my husband betrayed me too. What am I supposed to do with all of this?" Horace stepped back, as if guilt physically pushed him. "I'm not asking for forgiveness, and I'm not pretending I did the right thing. But she's scared, and she didn't want her baby to be born with lies surrounding its first breath." His words clung to me, heavy and suffocating. "And what about me?" I asked, voice cracking. "Who's supposed to protect my heart?" Silence settled between us. Finally, he said, "Maybe it's time you protect it yourself." Inside my apartment, Aman sat on the sofa, scrolling through his phone like the world wasn't crumbling. I stared at him, the man I once trusted without question, and realized the betrayal wasn't just about infidelity. It was about neglect, cruelty, emotional abandonment, mockery. Secrets piled upon secrets until the truth broke through like a blade. He looked up. "What?" he muttered carelessly. I walked in, calm, too calm. Then I placed the ultrasound photo on the table. His face drained of color. "You have 5 seconds to start talking," I said, my voice no longer trembling. "And for once in your life, Aman, tell me the truth."